Hey guys, how's it going? This is part 2. Pretentious piece of shit cops that are leaving their big fat jobs to go get probably another government job somewhere else. And they are pretending as if they are making some kind of sacrifice, as if they are these noble fucking knights for what they are doing. I want to get a vaccine. My personal opinion real fucking matters. Let's just get into it.
I'm a Christian, a husband, a father, and a police officer.
Oh boy, I wonder how many members of his family are gonna survive his PTSD. Oh god. Okay, if you didn't get it, the reason it's funny is because police, cops have higher tendency of domestic murder, domestic killing, domestic rape, domestic violence than regular people.
I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States.
Really? Because when you were violating people's First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, again, I'm not gonna go over all the fucking amendments. When you were violating people's human rights, I'm sorry, how are you upholding the Constitution while violating constitutional people's rights? I am confused. If somebody can explain that to me, that'd be great. If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me give you a simple fucking example, right? If he sees somebody smoking weed, right? And it's deemed illegal in his state. You can't be smoking weed. You can't be having weed, right? Well, it's actually a human right. It's your body. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. If you wanna put crack into your body, it's your fucking body. That's literally your right. If you wanna put alcohol into your body, that's your right. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's your body. Here's something else. Let's say he sees somebody that has a machine gun, right? Somebody that makes machine guns, right? Selling machine guns. What does he do? He arrests him and put him in prison. Well, that's a second amendment violation. Your second amendment, not fucking mine. If it was up to me, I would remove that shit out of the fucking Constitution. Your fucking second amendment allows anybody in America to own any arms that they can think of. You want a fucking submarine? There you go. You want a fucking jet? There you go. You want to own a tank? You want to own a tank? Well, second amendment allows you to do that. I know, isn't it wild? Isn't it wild when you know how to read? I know, it's crazy. Try it sometimes, it's kind of fun.
To protect the freedom of the people who pay my salary. I do not work.
The people that pay your salary. That he was protecting freedom. So when he was violating people's constitutional rights, left, right, and fucking center, hundreds of times a year, hundreds if not thousands of times a year, if not fucking thousands times a year. I mean, if you violate only 10 a day and you work for, 52 weeks, 5 times a day, around 250 days, right? Times 10, that's 2,500 violations. This guy's pretending to be a noble fucking piece of shit knight.
Work for my governor, but for them.
No, he fucking didn't. It's called whitewashing, if I'm not mistaken. This guy's pretending to be a white noble knight. I protected your rights. I upheld the Constitution. I'm such a good guy. No, he fucking isn't. How many innocent people do you think he killed? How many people's rights, constitutional fucking rights, do you think he violated? Huh? How many? Don't be fucking telling me in the comment section below that this guy is a noble knight. This guy, he's a fucking angel. Do you understand if there was anybody that was willing to prosecute cops for constitutional law violations, for just constitutional violations, that every single cop would be in prison for decades, for 20, 50 years. Do you understand that? If I violate someone's constitutional right, I go to prison. If cops violate constitutional rights, they get a raise. Can you explain to me how that works?
The governor elected to this beautiful state has ordered medical workers, teachers, and first responders to get the vaccine. I have personal and religious reasons as to why I will not take the vaccine, but also the freedom to choose not to.
Really? You have freedom to choose not to. You're a Mr. Christian. Okay, when you're violating Americans' rights, was your Christianity on vacation? Okay, what was your personal reasons on vacation? Woo! Oh Oh god, these fucking asshole fucking cops. These smegma looking motherfuckers. These fucking piece of shit cops. When it comes to violating your constitutional rights, they have no problem. When this guy was enforcing all sorts of unconstitutional laws, when this guy was forcing people to close restaurants, to close their business, do you think he had any problem? Whatever state that he was in, I didn't listen to what state that was. When his governor ordered for restaurants to shut down, what did he do? Did he tell these restaurants, actually, hey guys, just so you know, I'm not gonna be arresting you because I'm a Christian. I think you should be able to open a restaurant. You know, it's your right. No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. Okay. Do you think he was, hey guys, you know what? I'm not gonna violate your Fourth Amendment. I'm not gonna search your car. I'm not gonna search your person without a warrant. I'm not gonna violate your Fifth Amendment. Do you really fucking think he was saying that? Do you think this guy's an angel? Or all of a sudden, when now he needs to be taking the fucking vaccine, all of a sudden, I have rights, I'm a Christian, I'm a good person. Do you think if there was a law that says, hey, everybody has to get vaccinated or you're going to jail, do you think he'll be enforcing it? If there was a law, right, in his state that said everybody has to get vaccinated, everybody, if you don't get vaccinated, you're going to jail, you're going to fucking prison, do you think he'll be enforcing it? You don't have to tell me yes or no. Let's look at the facts. Let's look at the facts. Look at this guy work record, his arrest record. How many people did he arrest on Second Amendment, right, on gun charges? How many people has he arrested on First Amendment, right, the freedom of speech, freedom of press? How many people has he arrested on Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, human rights violations? How many of those do you think he has? You don't have to pull it out of your ass. You don't have to tell me, Dan, you know what, this guy's a Christian, I don't think he'll be putting people for prison for not getting vaccinated. Really? Because his record would show otherwise. Years, not one time, not two times. You know, it's like, hey, you know what, he made a misjudgment one time. No, years of constitutional violations, years of Americans' rights violations, years, not weeks, years.
I'll likely get fired over this video, but I'm nonetheless exercising my First Amendment right to speak freely.
No, sweet cheeks, you don't have a First Amendment right when you sign a government contract. This guy is such a fucking piece of shit. Such a fucking piece of shit. You don't have a First Amendment right. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You literally sign your First Amendment right away when you sign a contract with military or when you become a cop. Do you think anybody from military can just go around and be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be telling you all the things that military is doing that are like, you know, all the war crimes. I'm gonna be telling you guys. That's illegal. You can't do that. What are you talking about? This guy is sitting over here as if he has First Amendment right while working. No, he fucking doesn't. Are you stupid?
I've fallen in line for over a year with these useless and effective mask mandates.
So for over a year, he's been a good doggy, good boy. For God knows how many years, violating constitutional rights, good doggy, good boy. Here's a treat, here's a treat, here's a race, buddy. You want a boat? You want a boat? There you go. There's a bonus for you.
And I will no more.
Oh, now all of a sudden, this good Christian boy over here, Mr. Choir boy over here, Mr. Angel, Mr. Noble Knight, all of a sudden, he doesn't want to. Really, is it because now he has to get the vaccine, not other people? Oh, God, what a fucking piece of shit.
I will not sit back and sheepishly watch as those who serve the people of this state are given unlawful orders which threaten their livelihoods, should they choose not to fall in line.
You've been doing that for literally years. What changed now? Is it the fact that now you are the guy that's on the receiving end of something that you don't like? When you were arresting other people for exercising their human rights and their constitutional rights, they were telling you, I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't do anything wrong. When they were telling you, what'd you do? You arrested them, put him in prison. What changed? Is it because now you are on the receiving end? Oh, God. Too bad there is no karma. Unfortunately, there is no karma.
Discretion is one of the most important parts of my job as a police officer. I will use that discretion, and I will not enforce useless mask mandates or unlawful vaccine orders.
You've been doing it for what, a year or 2 years, however long this was? Oh God. Oh God. Such a fucking hypocrite. I love it.
Doing so is discrimination, which I would be fired for if it were any other discriminatory subcategory.
Really? If it was any other discriminatory subcategory you'd be fired for? I don't even know if it was any other discriminatory subcategory. Oh boy.
Miss Governor, I think you've forgotten that you were elected by the people, therefore you work for the people.
No, that's not true. I don't see. The beautiful thing about becoming a policeman in America, you could be 100% mentally retarded and still get a job as a cop. That's the beautiful thing. And if you do something, you kill somebody, you have qualified immunity that's gonna protect you. This guy assumes that no, the governor works for themselves. Governor doesn't work for the people. What are you talking about? Are you lying to me?
Police officer or not, an oath is permanent.
Okay, so this guy took an oath supposedly to protect people's rights, uphold the Constitution. Should we hold this guy accountable for every single person and every single time that he violated Constitution? Should we? How many years in jail do you think this guy would get? 300, 500, 1,000 years? If it's only, let's say it's only 5 years per violation. If he has done only 300 violations in his entire time that he was a cop, 5 times 300, that's 1,500 years. That's 1,500 years in prison. Do you guys want to do that? Do you want to start holding these cops accountable for constitutional rights violation, for human rights violations? Or what? Watching TV is better? Jerking off is better? Drinking beer, watching football is better? Alrighty then. You vote with your actions. You don't vote on piece of paper. You vote with your action. Are you willing to put in time, put in effort to put evil people, wicked people behind bars? Or are you just gonna be sitting around and I'm gonna go protest? Look at me. I drew a little poster board. Look at me. I have a sign. Yay. I'm a protester. I'm not gonna, do anything productive. I'm not actually gonna, do any investigation work. I'm not gonna look over through hundreds and thousands of pages of documents. No, I'll just go out and protest, Get high, get drunk, go out, protest.
I'll stand the blue line for the people I swore it to.
Really, he'll stand the blue line. That literally means he is with the government and against the people because he swore that line to his police department, not the fucking people. Hey guys, when he was taking an oath, who was that oath to? Was that to people or the police department?
If you're watching this video, I encourage you to look deep down and decide if you're going to fall in line as sheep.
Exactly. Look deep down. After being a piece of shit for 10 years as a cop, 20 years as a cop, 1 year as a cop, when will you be pulling the noble knight card out? When will you be pulling out the choir boy card out?
Or if you're going to stand up for the rights that we have for the short time we still have them.
Really? Rights that you have? What kind of rights do you have? I gotta fucking make a video on rights that people have in America and how you don't actually have them. Oh, what rights do you have? What right? First Amendment rights? First Amendment. You mean the freedom of press? Here's the people that your government has put in prison or executed for freedom of press. There you go. Here's your First Amendment. Second Amendment. Do you want me there? If I literally cannot put amount of people on here because it will be in fucking millions of people whose Second Amendment rights have been violated and who are unjustly sitting in prison, are kidnapped, so government can make money from them. Would you like to go Fourth Amendment? That list would be even longer. Fifth Amendment, even longer. What rights? Americans, I put out this fucking challenge. Every time somebody says rights in America, I challenge you. I fucking challenge you. Anybody that thinks you have rights in America, give me 10 rights that nobody else in the world has. 10 fucking rights. You know what? I started to lower this challenge. If you can't think of 10 rights, fuck, give me at least 10 rights that you have in America. Okay, here's another one because this challenge is undoable. I can't, nobody has ever completed it. Nobody, not one fucking person. Give me 10 rights that you are proud of. Maybe you don't have them, but you are at least proud of. All right. You know, this would be like a list. Hey, Dan, I realize that I don't have these rights, but it'd be kind of cool if we did have them, you know.
If you got the vaccine out of pure choice, that is your freedom. But if you got the vaccine out of fear, be careful.
What about all those people that he unjustly kidnapped? What about those people? Should they be fearful for their life when he's pointing a gun at them and tell them, do what the fuck I tell you to do, or I will shoot you? What about those people? Should they be fearful?
You are slowly giving up the freedoms that so many have fought for.
You have no freedoms, you fucking dumbass. You are the person, you are the individual who took those freedoms away. You fucking smegma swallowing asshole.